midnight of August 14, 1947, symbolized the rebirth of a nation after the slumber of centuries and a long struggle for self-determination. The Constituent Assembly paid a tribute to Mahatma Gandhi, the architect of Indian freedom, and assumed power for the governance of India. Jawaharlal Nehru, the first Prime Minister, said with moving eloquence,
"Long years ago, we made a tryst with destiny, and now the time comes when we shall redeem our pledge. At the stroke of the midnight hour, when the world sleeps, India will awake to life and freedom."
On August 15th, the appointed day, people gathered to welcome the dawn of a new age and witness the peaceful transfer of power. Lord Mountbatten became the first Governor General of the Dominion by the will of the sovereign people of India. After hoisting the national flag, the first servant of the Indian people addressed from the ramparts of the Red Fort the 500,000 gathered below. On this day, our first thoughts go to the father of our nation, who held aloft the torch of freedom and lighted up the darkness that surrounded us. The rumblings of communal frenzy could be
अब भी जिसका खून न खौला, खून नहीं वो पानी है, जो देश के काम ना आए वो बेकार जवानी है. This dialogue from Rang De Basanti give goosebumps to listeners, but it suits those fighters who sacrificed their lives for us. Exactly 75 years ago, that is 15th of August 1947, our country got freedom from British rule. Freedom fighters like Bhagat Singh, Mahatma Gandhi, Jhansi Rani Lakshmibai, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Subhash Chandra Bose, and the list goes on. We are proud to be a part of independent India. We are the largest democracy in the world today. Unity in diversity is the specialty of Indians. Being proud citizens of our country, we can never forget the importance of 15th August in our history. The day India celebrated freedom. It's a day to celebrate our freedom by paying tribute to the freedom fighters who showed immense love, bravery, sacrifice and patriotism for their mother nation and gifted us a beautiful, free India. We the citizens of India must pledge to carry on the legacy to make our country proud. Every year we celebrate Independence Day on 15th August. Independence Day is one of the honorable celebrations of the nation. India got freedom in the year 1947 from the British rule. This day is celebrated with a lot of enthusiasm and patriotism. We pay tribute to our country and freedom fighters who lost their lives for setting the country free. Every Indian celebrates Independence Day as a respect for the country, irrespective of caste, creed and religion. A national holiday is observed on Independence Day and everyone celebrates Independence Day by hosting flags in schools, offices or society. Indian Independence Day marks the end of British rule in 1947 and the pathway to free and independent India. The march towards independence started in 1857 with the Indian Independence Movement. Indian Mutiny Act was the first revolt against the British rule. This response rose again with the Indian Mass Movement in 1885. It was followed by the Non-Cooperation Movement in 1920. It led to several other events which cannot be raised from the history like Jallianwala Bagh massacre. In 1929, the civil mass disobedience movement was launched, which saw complete disobedience towards orders imposed by the British rule. To suppress this movement, there were violent acts and several Indians were killed. In 1942, Quit India movement was launched that called for massive support to move British out of India. Many freedom fighters were part of this struggle who fought for the country to bring back its glory. Finally, in 1947, India got independence on the 15th of August. It is the most significant day in Indian history as it marks the sacrifice, bravery, hardship and patriotism shown by the freedom fighters. We celebrate this national day with great enthusiasm and patriotism, flaunting our national flag and reciting our national anthem. There are numerous events organized on this day to express the love for our country. All of us must carry forward the enthusiasm throughout the year with the notion to serve our motherland. It is our duty to do every possible thing which will give birth to a better India, because youths are the best assets of a country. As the youth of the nation, it is our prime responsibility to sacrifice ourselves in contributing to our mother India. The brave souls and the valiant soldiers, armed forces and our police, as well as our security forces who have engaged their life in contributing and safeguarding our mother nation should be rewarded for their rigorous reparations. The Indian Prime Minister in the national capital New Delhi at Red Fort also hosts our national flag. After that, the salute is given by firing 21 guns and a helicopter showers tricolour flowers on the flag. The colors in our flag represent different things. Saffron signifies courage and sacrifice. White signifies peace and truth. Green signifies faith and chivalry. In the center of our flag, there is an Ashoka Chakra that contains 24 evenly distributed spikes. In the end, we cannot merely say that 15th August is solely about freedom. This day is a plethora of emotions. It reminds us of the pain of being enslaved, of the strength in unity. It defines sacrifice. It gives us an example that some wars can be won with non-violence, and of all the things. It makes us value and cherish the freedom we have today. It is our responsibility as proud citizens of this country to sincerely perform our duty and progress together for the growth and development of our country. The idea of being an independent nation where sovereign power lies with us to determine our future places a huge responsibility on our shoulders. Freedom is the most loving aspect of this era. It is something which we pine for. Keeping the sacrifices of our ancestors in mind, we should take an oath to carve a better future for our motherland. Let us join our hands to make India the best nation in the world. Let us celebrate the freedom and celebrate independence by paying back to our country. Let us salute today people who fought for the independence of the country and dedicate ourselves to the service of this great nation. A famous quote says, "No other sacrifice can be higher than the sacrifice for your motherland." Thank you. Jai Hind. Happy Independence Day.